What is going on, guys? We're here with Roman. And what'd you do?
I got first place at the JNC case tournament.
Nice.
And I played Yummy.
Nice, nice. You got a deck profile for us here?
Of course.
Sick.
3 cups of Yummy, 3 lolly Yummy, and 3 cookies.
Yeah, those look like cups, or those look like yummies for sure.
Of course. These are all your starters. They get you into Snatchy all the time. But let's get to the hand trap line.
Sick. We love hand traps.
3 Food, 3 Veiler, 3 Ash, 2 Ogre, 2 Bell. And that's pretty much it for the monster hand traps.
Sick.
Yeah, Fu was really good this format, and I think Veiler's pretty good.
How did it feel going up against K9 with these?
A lot of the interactions were hitting Izuna with the K9 cards, or sometimes they'd like summon Jokul and not have like another guy to activate an effect.
Okay.
Or double Jokul, and then you just hit the Jokul most of the time.
Okay.
But it's not bad. I think Ogre was crazy. I hit the one time, I hit a Sulfador. Well, I didn't hit the Sulfador, but I hit a Jokul when he tried to activate it to add one, and then I chained Veiler on top of it. So it like removed the body, but he wasn't able to get the Ripper.
That's it's kind of crazy.
Or like, you try, like, sometimes if they like Izuna'd me, I just like tried to Bell. That's where Bell came up a lot, whereas like Izuna down, Lupus revive, and then Bell. Or Inclusion, like what K9, Krishan, Ghost Bell Inclusion's pretty tough. But alright, let's get to the spells. Obviously the Sky Striker engine. This is your way to get into Yummy also, with Cup C Yummy, the Synchro.
Oops, all starters.
Yeah, pretty much. Obedience School.
God, yes.
This card's not once per turn. Pretty broken. There's a lot of times somebody ashed it and I had a second one.
You're like, oh, that's funny. Here's another one.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, okay. I should never ashed it. We played the Field Spells. And we played 2 Surprise. And what a Pot of Prosperity. Pot of Prosperity does come up a lot. Sometimes I banish 3. Sometimes I try to go for the 6, but most of the time you go for 6 and like they ash it. So sometimes I go for 3 to make it look like I don't have a good hand.
2 surprise feels good.
Yeah, it comes up a lot. Sometimes I side out the second surprise just for more hand traps or just going first cards. Like, oh well, not going first. You want to keep these in, but going second, you want to side one out. Same thing with an engage.
That makes sense.
And then you want to side out Prosby going second, so you can see your going second cards a little bit more, but it helps out a lot.
Gotcha.
All right, that's the spells. Let's get to the traps. It's pretty obvious what the last ones are, but 3 Perch. This card's insane.
God,
And
yes.
Imperm. These really do coincide with each other a lot, and it stops a lot of cards. There's times where Purge is more impactful than Imperm, and there's times where Imperm's really more impactful than Purge. But sometimes there's games where I don't really need to see these 2 and 3s, so I try to like side 1 and 1 out. Sometimes it works out, but sometimes it feels bad to only draw 1.
Yeah.
But let's go to the side, to the extra deck.
Extra.
We got Almirage, really crazy. 3 Snatchy.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Thank you. We got Link Spider, Kagari, Anari. This card's insane. There's a lot of times where people don't read the first effect, where it's like you can't target the field spell, and sometimes they try to SP your field spell, and it's like, oh, you can't do that.
Just can't be targeted.
Yeah, so it protects your minion if you have that only set up, or Quickie, the field spell. Alright, so that's that so far. SP. Obviously, you gotta play SP in this deck. It takes out the floodgates.
Yes.
It's really good to be able to just out stupid things that try to like stop you from playing.
Is a really good removal card.
It is. And sometimes if this is in your link zone, you could leave it there and then try to like banish it in another monster, and then like it comes back into like your main monster zone. So your link zone's back open. You got the Synchros, Cookie, Cup C, and Lolly. All these are just standard. We also got Metal Marcher. Starham, and 2 Heralds. For the longest time, I was trying, instead of Herald, I was playing Typhon.
Okay.
And then instead of Link Spider, I was playing Cross Sheep.
Let me check my phones first.
And it worked out for a little bit, but a lot of times you get nibbed more than you get Contact Seed. It's the main reason why you play Cross Sheep. There was times where, like, I stood with this and put in Cross Sheep, and it worked out also, but it just feels like Double Herald is really good into other decks right now, like as an example, Dragon Tail.
Yeah, if you're really going into the grind game, I can see that.
And you don't necessarily have to. You could play the one and be okay, but at the same time, you want to be able to stop 2 interactions that they have that you use your hand traps for. Like, the K9 cards are really good.
I saw you added me on Instagram.
So, like, being able to stop an Azuna from hand or a Jokul is, like, insane. It removes a card out of their hand, and you get to see one of their cards. So it's like a Talents.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. If it has the baby
But
in it,
you just don't get to put the card back. But,
so if you see
yeah,
a little fat baby.
that's the main reason why I played Double Herald.
Nice.
Off to the side deck. Right now, in this format, I think you need this card still until we get a ban list to see what we need.
You just gotta respect Malice.
Malice, you gotta respect K9 Kristron. That deck's really good.
Yeah.
You gotta respect like other decks like Orcus K9 and things like that. Because this card kind of like puts a stop to the other engine. Cool, you get K9, but like as long as you're not seeing their main engine played, like this card will put a stop to that. You have to play Perulia this format, I feel like, also over Droll. Just because, like, it's a turn skip. It's a better turn skip than Droll right now, because you don't want to get Paradise Smashered and then be like, damn, I couldn't play. But it just, like, some decks like K9 Kristron, you could get to draw, like, 4 or 5 times off of it.
Right.
And sometimes it can make them play incorrectly or, like, make a smaller mid-sized board than a regular board. So, like, they'll pass on Ripper sometimes. This package I love so far.
Ooh, okay.
Retaliating and Contact.
They work pretty well?
They do. They actually really coincide with each other really good because there's his effect in the OCG could search Max Seed, but in the TCG it searches Contact Seed.
It's still pretty good.
It is.
Yeah, I really had impulse for like
Plus,
and, like,
this card's really good in certain scenarios, like Dragon Tail, it could come up a little bit. It's not like the best card, but like you could put him in an awkward spot.
I can't do that.
You could also put like this against Yummy is just insane. Same thing with retaliating. It you retaliating on obedience or Hornet drones. It can be a turn skip because they can't go Gagari, bring back the field spell, the quick play, because it's gone. So you take off that line. But there's a lot of times where I contact C on Kagari and they can't play.
Yep, I saw that too.
They go SP, but then they lose the link zone, and now they just have an SP that does nothing. But yeah, that's the main reason why I play these 2 packages.
Nice, very nice.
I also play 1 Talents, 1 Called By. It's just really good siding patterns for cards to take out from my main deck with, as an example, Prospe for Talents or Called By for like another hand trap. Try to see these 2 cards a lot. And 3 Judgment. I was playing Warning for a little bit, or 2 Judgment and 2 Warning. This card just feels a lot more impactful for the grind game.
Just stops everything and anything.
And Warning, it's really good into the Canine Vanquish solo deck, but this just like you said, it stops everything. You don't want to get Raigeki, you don't want to get Darkhold, you don't want to get Murakuma. Well, you could probably get Murakuma, but you'll probably Judgment the prayers before they even get it off.
Right.
Or a ritual. But this does stop a lot of board-breaking cards. Plus, like, who doesn't love Judgment? But that's it for the deck profile.
Very nice, very nice. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, thank you.
I know you put in the work. What were the matchups?
I played for round 1. I believe I played Dragon Tail. He was an okay duelist. He had a mid-size end. And round 2, I played against a Yummy player, which he didn't have the right cards either. And then game 3, I played K9 Kristron. K9 Kristron. Which that was probably my toughest matchup. I got Paradise Smashed and still tried to play through it. It was a lot though.
That deck can be crazy if
can.
if you let it
goes
pop off.
If
Yeah.
it goes off, you're probably gonna lose the game.
Put up like 10 points of interaction.
Yeah, that you can't. There's like half the time you can't even stop. And then my last matchup was Yummy, and I played my best friend Skylar.
Nice.
So that was pretty cool. And yeah, it was a fun time. It was pretty rough. Yummy for the Philly regional.
Yummy best deck.
Yummy best deck. But
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing.
thank you. I do want to shout out a couple more people. I want
course,
to
of
thank
course.
the Team Acardski.
God,
A lot of
yes.
people on the team helped me out and things like that, give me deck ideas. And I also want to thank my leader, Aaron. Aaron helps me out through a lot, so I just want to appreciate that. And obviously family, friends, etc. that I probably haven't named yet. But yeah, that's who I want to shout out. And
Awesome.
Brett behind the camera, because he's the GOAT. Come on now.
All right, man. Well, thank you so much for sharing your deck.
Of course. Thank you. Acardski out.